nigga.
Yep.
So remember that. That hypocritical shit.
That's not
I'll call
hypocritical.
anybody on this.
Stop the cap.
Corey.
But
do you call yourself on your hypocritical shit?
Will.
Because
anybody can call me
You
out.
one of the most hypocritical motherfuckers we know.
I'm glad this happened.
And this is where it went left. What up, though? It's your big bro, Big Mos, back with another live blind Big Facts reaction, man. What's going on? Salute to the Big Facts fam, man. Listen, I wanted to get into this sort of meta conversation once again surrounding the Corey and Anton situation, because it more so frames, I guess, an issue with the 5150 podcast, of which I am and have been a fan of for quite some time. That I feel, could be addressed by more of the YouTube pundits, so to speak. But I came across this interview with Craig Facts, man, and shout out Craig Facts, man. You know what I'm saying? Real solid dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He's obviously speaking on behalf of, you know what I'm saying, his hosting partner in Corey. So, I don't necessarily want to get too much into his position because I wouldn't expect him to be anything but loyal in this particular situation. But I just kind of wanted to juxtapose what Craig is saying now against some things that we've seen from Corey in the past.
So when the nigga tried to up the ante, like let's go outside, he was already playing. Why we gotta go outside?
Right.
If it's really about that, why we gotta go outside? Get down where you mad at. If I'm not walking outside with it. If it's time to go, it's time to go.
Now, real quick, before we get into what this video is actually about, let me address what Craig said right there. I wouldn't say that Craig is wrong, but what I will say is that he did up the ante. Anton definitely upped the ante. So what Craig said was he tried to up the ante. No, he did. He definitely upped the ante. The one thing that I said about this situation between Anton and Corey, though, is that Anton, at the time of the incident, wasn't coming from the position of the tough guy. He wasn't coming from the position of the one who wanted to smoke. He came from the position of a man who was standing on principle. Corey was trying to little boy him, and he wasn't going. The onus is on Corey. I don't understand why as men we don't understand that, right? If you escalate the situation to what could even be perceived as a physical confrontation, the onus is on you to follow through. It wasn't necessarily about Anton wanting to fight. It was Anton offered the fight. It's like, all right, if you got this smoke with me, right? If you got this smoke, if you that mad, meet me outside. Therefore, number one, I'm releasing you from any liability by us getting down right here on the air. I'm also not, I'm also willing to do this without wrecking your podcast. You know what I'm saying? Wrecking your equipment, hurting Darlene, who's sitting right over there. I'm willing because I'm clear-headed in this moment. You're angry, right? You're angry. So I don't see how you can give Anton a strike for that. Like, I just don't understand how you can give him a strike for that just because he wasn't willing to double down on the DS comment. He wasn't, willing to, further, I guess, make the situation worse in the moment.
I'm going to turn my back and walk outside and let it don't know that well walk behind me. Shut the fuck up with that. Anton still on business. That's clown talk. He didn't want to smoke either. I feel like it was in the back of his mind was the whole Zoe and Aries Spears situation. That man had to pay 20 grand because of that fight, and he felt like he caught on to being baited. Oh, I'm not about to, this ain't gonna happen. I'm not doing this again. Because how can you even be mad enough to really go through and fight them? barely know.
Right.
Where's the anger coming from?
So what Craig said there, it kind of furthers a point that I was making in a lot of the chats about the anger, right? About the anger situation. For me personally, to get into an altercation with a man right then, right there in public, you know what I'm saying, in a situation where there are other people around that, you know, could potentially get hurt, I have to be enraged, right? I have to be enraged. If I'm not, I can have a clear head. I can, you know, possibly, you know, de-escalate, talk the situation down, you know what I'm saying? But I have to be in absolute rage, like damn near blackout mode for something like that to happen. What I wanted to do was kind of get into one of the clips from the old 5150 show and kind of show you the framework of where Anton was coming from when he was talking about Craig being a yes man. And I do not think that Craig is a yes man, but what I do want people to keep in mind, right, is that Corey has an issue with people taking him to task. It's partly why the whole situation between Anton and Corey manifested to begin with, right? Corey has an issue with people taking him to task. Now, Craig, as a co-host on the show, he doesn't necessarily take Corey to task. He does disagree with Corey, so I wouldn't call him a yes man. Like Craig will give an alternating opinion on something when it comes to Corey, but he doesn't take Corey to task. And the last man that did that was Zoe Williams. So I just want to look at this confrontation between Corey and Zoe that occurred. I don't know how long ago this was, to be honest with y'all, man. It's been so damn long. I mean, I know this video was posted 4 years ago. I feel like it was longer than that, but maybe not. But I want to get into this confrontation between Corey and Zoe that eventually ended up to Zoe leaving the 5150 show, right? And Zoe taking Corey to task is ultimately what ended his tenure on the show. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't like public beefs between brothers who appear to be on the same side. If you got a beef with each other, handle that shit over there. The public don't need to see that.
So that's bullshit.
That's how I do it.
You fought that drunk nigga in my motherfucking studio with no regards to my shit. He was drunk.
well, Anton had regards to your shit. He asked you to step outside. Let's go.
You wasn't.
Right.
When it's on, nigga.
Yep.
So remember that. That hypocritical shit,
That's not
I'll call
hypocritical.
anybody on that shit.
Stop the cap.
Corey. Listen, I'm gonna let it rock. I try not to do too much pausing. Let's go. Let's.
But do you call yourself on your hypocritical shit?
I will.
Because
And anybody can call me
You
out.
one of the most hypocritical motherfuckers we
I'm
know.
glad this happened.
And this is where it went left. This is where it went left. Now this is taking a man to task, your friend, your homie, whatever the case is, right? I think most men will agree when you get in a confrontation, or when you get in, not a confrontation, but when you get in discussions like this with your homie, with your mans, this is what keeps the playing field level. This is what holds men accountable at the end of the day. These types of conversations, there's nothing wrong with these types of conversations, but as a man, you have to be willing to, reflect on yourself, what's being said, and be accountable for it. And Corey doesn't have that capability.
You the worst at it, my nigga.
I'm saying, we watch you, bro.
What do I do that's hypocritical?
Bro, you say, stand on this, stand on that, and then you don't.
What are you talking about?
Listen, nobody asked you to motherfucking have a fight with motherfucking Stephen A. Smith.
Because I got sense.
But nobody asked you to do that. What we asked.
Bruh.
Watching all of this in hindsight, and I haven't seen these shows in quite some time, man. Like, it's just funny watching all of this now, you know what I'm saying? And I haven't seen these clips in years, man. But let's go.
ask is stand on what you said you was gonna do, which is have the conversation about what you've been talking about.
We did. Was you there?
You told us.
Was you there?
You told us you didn't have a conversation.
I didn't tell you shit like that. You making
That's
that
what
shit
you
up.
said.
The fuck out of here, man. Y'all
as you say, go
you
to
coming
the
up
tape.
with that shit from them chat room niggas. They job
say,
is
go
to
to the
geek,
tape, bro.
Hold on, their job is to geek shit on.
You say go to the tape.
Now let's talk about hypocritical shit. What you was just saying, I brought the shit up when you beat up that drunk, lousy, stupid motherfucker
Right.
in here. And then motherfucker apologized because you thought you would get in trouble. That's hypocritical shit. I might do some shit.
I mean, there's nothing hypocritical about that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? If you get into a fight because of a heated argument, you know what I'm saying, and you get beside yourself, you get out your body, there's nothing wrong with apologizing afterwards. Whether you feel like it was out of character or you feel like there might be some consequences that you don't want to face. Like, that's not hypocrisy, nigga. Like, what are we talking about?
That's okay, Corey, you can do this better. But I'm here to tell you, I'm a man and I'm going to stand on mine. And whenever I fuck up, I say I fucked up. When I saw that brother Stephen A. Smith at the motherfucking Joe's restaurant in Chicago, NBA All-Star Weekend, wasn't the time or the place for a motherfucker like me who got shit to do. I travel every week. I get money.
This is a younger version of Corey, by the way.
Money every week. I'm not living with a bitch. I'm not one of them niggas.
Now, see, there we go. Now, there we go. There we go. That's a shot. He went personal. I believe that he was outlining Zoe's situation with that comment.
Motherfucker who got shit to do. So if me and Stephen A. Smith meet up one day and we had time to talk where he ain't got niggas with him, I ain't got niggas with me, that's how it go.
Okay, so did you talk to him or you didn't have time to talk?
We was having dinner.
Okay, cool. So you didn't talk to him. Now, let me address.
We was having dinner.
So you told that whole motherfucking story, but you didn't talk to him. You just said you did.
Again, this is less about what happened. I mean, if you know, you know. So if you know type of thing. This is the difference between somebody who is willing to take Corey to task about things that he says and contradictions and his methodology and, you know what I'm saying, and how he speaks on things. This is the act of that, which we don't see from Corey. And this is the other thing, too. It doesn't have to be heated. Like, right now, it's heated between Zoe and Corey. And it's Corey's fault that it's heated because he ultimately brought up this subject about Zoe and Aries, of which, to be honest, prior to this moment, Corey was championing Zoe about this moment quite often. I mean, this is a while removed from the Zoe and Aries confrontation. So up until this moment, Corey was waving the banner on Zoe and what happened, and you know what I'm saying, he was using it as a talking point to disparage Aries for quite some time. Now all of a sudden we find out that it's a problem for Corey.
Now which way did you? Did you talk to him or did you not? Or you had dinner?
We playing games. I said what the fuck I did and I stand on it.
So,
and it was people there who can motherfuckers say what it was.
And then on the other real side, if we just having real conversation.
We finna get all this shit out. All this whole ass shit.
See? That's where it goes left. That's where it goes left. So instead of being accountable, because at this point, Corey is feeling some type of way about Zoe calling him out. So Corey is going to up the ante. He has a tendency to do that, doesn't he? He's gonna up the ante and get personal. Which to me, you know what I'm saying, it's a cardinal sin. I mean, when you having a conversation with your homie, and you take it there, you take it on a personal level, you violate it.
I've been motherfucking taken up for, let's get it all out today.
Right.
Let's go.
As far as the motherfucking Ari Spears shit, bro, 2 hours of the disrespect.
He called D a bitch. She didn't jump up.
You saw me talk to the man in between breaks, trying to coach him on how to behave, on listening to what Corey needs. Corey's running the show, man. You doing good, you cracking jokes, but dude, you gotta tone it down. You saw me do that for 2 hours.
Well,
now let me just say this.
Okay, go ahead, get it
let me
all
just
out.
say this. Bruh, you could have managed that show better. You knowing me, you could have managed that show better.
That's a little bit of lack of accountability on so, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there might be some truth to it, but it's a little bit of lack of accountability on so.
What show?
The one with Aries.
You're telling me what I could have managed better and you jumped on a drunk nigga.
Absolutely, you could have did a better job managing the show. The show was out of motherfucking control.
Hey man, that's something.
Was it not?
That's something you probably say. Like
maybe that's
show,
how you run your show is through chaos. It's 5150.
You know what me tell you? You said something about hypocritical shit. Hypocritical shit is when a nigga wear a mask until he get mad.
No.
That's hypocritical shit.
I need to be clear.
Bruh. I mean, that was funny, but
well, make sure you clear, my nigga, because I'm not Ari Spears.
It don't matter
there
who
we
you
go.
are.
There we go. And there we go. I'm not Ari Spears. Essentially saying, nigga, you won't jump on me. You won't do nothing to me. Now you testing his manhood.
I'm not.
Just
listen,
no,
man.
I'm not Ari Spears.
Neither am I.
Okay.
And then he doubles down about it. See?
Hey, good. Long
Neither
as you
am I.
know that.
Whatever the fuck that means.
That means I'm not Ari Spears.
I don't know what that means.
And you not finna play me like you played.
I don't know what that means.
Cause goddammit, I ain't that nigga. Trust me.
And neither.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Corey. You definitely that nigga, man. You definitely that nigga. Listen, man. I just wanted to outline the issues that I have seen as a 5150 fan arise on the show. I didn't want to get too, you know what I'm saying, deep into, you know, what had happened in the moment in the time. I just want to juxtapose what you see in Corey here between Corey's relationship with Craig and how you see them interact, you know what I'm saying? And just the fact that, I mean, you see the panel, it's got like 5 people and there's only 3 left. I mean, it's, you know, I mean, if you know, you've been there. You done seen Marcus come and go, Grady come and go, you know what I'm saying? What's the Waka Flocka ninja looking at? I don't know. But you done seen them come and go, man, and Corey just has an issue with being taken to task by the people around him. And I think it's a fatal flaw with the show. Like, we've lost some decent talent on the show because of Corey's ego, man, at the end of the day. That's all it comes down to. Now, I think Zoe was right about the Stephen A thing. He didn't stand on it. He got a whole lot of excuses about it. Corey didn't stand on it. And as a matter of fact, he made a joke out of it, which nobody blames him for, but you have to have been there and seen all of the vitriol Corey had for Stephen A. All of the stuff. I mean, he was talking cash shit about what he was going to do when he seen Stephen A. Like, you know what I'm saying? Wild stuff, you know what I'm saying, coming out of his mouth about that man, you know what I'm saying? So to turn it into a joke and take a picture with him with the chicken and stuff like that, it's just like everybody was like, what? Again, if you know, you know, man. Listen, man, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here, man. Please like, share, subscribe, man, if you rock with the video, man. I appreciate everybody coming in, you know what I'm saying, you know, with me kind of trying to diversify the content, you know, if you give us a visit, man, you know what I'm saying, you'll see different things here and there, man. I'm trying to do some new things for 2026, man. It's your big bro, Big Most. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.